prices hitting new record highs and some grocery stores announcing price hikes in the new year. What are the companies and stocks best positioned to handle the rising prices? Sandra Smith has the details with today's trade. Sandra.
All right, Cheryl. Well, we've been talking about these rising food prices for quite some time. But now we're seeing those food prices reach a level never seen before. You got to take a look at this chart. It really says it all. If you look at the orange line here, this is the UN Food and Agricultural Organization put this out this morning. That orange line represents food prices in 2010, skyrocketing, in fact, up for a 6th straight month. As you can see, far exceeding previous year food prices and, Cheryl, a dramatic turnaround from those prices that we saw back in 2008 when food prices actually fell. Now, you ask who directly benefits from that? Well, it takes some time before the food companies are willing to pass along those higher prices. But take a look at General Mills, for example. They raised cereal prices back in November. They've already said that they're raising prices again in the beginning of 2011. I could go down the line. ConAgra Foods, that makes your healthy choice meals, your Chef Boyardee cans of food. They're raising prices. So you can see that these stocks are benefiting from the fact that they can raise prices, pass them on to the consumer. What comes into question, Cheryl, is the grocery store chains, because if they have to raise prices because the food companies are raising prices and the input costs are going up, that can cut into their bottom line. So Wall Street analysts have been really hard on these stocks lately. In fact, a lot of them receiving downgrades yesterday. Safeway, for example, getting a big downgrade. There's concern, Cheryl, that consumers, still very frugal in this environment, aren't willing to pay those higher prices. That's why we're seeing some of those smaller packages, but still the same price that we were paying for cheese and cereal. So there's a lot of things that the food companies are trying to do, but whether or not the consumer is willing to pay is going to be called into question.
Well, Sandra, what's been the biggest driver of higher food prices over the last year?
Certainly it's been grain prices. Sugar prices have been a big leader for the past several years. Sugar prices have been going up, and that goes really into so many things. Just think about soda and how much we consume in this country, let alone in other parts of the world. That certainly raises food prices. But you get down to the necessities and you look at corn prices, soybean prices. Historically, Cheryl, we're at a couple-year highs for the grain prices. Soybeans, beans in the teens. I mean, these are high prices. That raises the price of bread and cereal, and that's really the one that's hurting not just the U.S. right now, but globally they're feeling the pain of these higher prices.
And everyone's going to feel it. Sandra Smith, thank you very much with the trade for today.
Welcome to the currency of the future. Are you tired of watching others win? Ever been in the right place at the right time? Most people want to win financially, but just don't know how. In the next few minutes, we'll show you how to win by introducing a concept that everyone needs. The bursting of the real estate market, with a stunning array of bank failures, lost jobs, dependency on oil, political chaos, and natural disasters around the world, have created a crisis that not one of us can do anything about to protect our families. Efoods Global is introducing a new currency that will change the way you think. Are you ready? Do you have what it takes to not only survive hard times, but also thrive in them? In times like these, the most valuable currency we have is food and food reserves. It is more precious than gold, oil, and cash. Food is our greatest dependency, because when you're hungry, nothing else matters. You know it, and I know it. Efoods Global is offering a unique plan to flourish in these times. You can't control earthquakes, floods, or the real estate meltdown. But if you have food, you have personal solutions to how these things affect you. More and more people desperately need food reserves. This massive increase in demand means enormous financial opportunity for those who recognize it and share it with others. Efoods Global is the gold standard of food reserves. Once you serve and enjoy one of our delicious, easy-to-fix meals and then save some for the future, you'll have caught our vision. Serve it, save it, share it. It couldn't be simpler. Having enough of the right kind of reserves is a crucial part of winning in any of life's challenges. Our economy thrives when reserves are high: oil, gold, food, and savings. Your lifestyle thrives when your reserves are high. Our premium food line is the financial plan for you, your family, friends, and neighbors to create peace of mind and independence. Many will be able to earn their food that have no other means to feed themselves. Others will be able to create part-time, full-time, and big-time income with Efoods Global. This is the right time, and you are in the right place. Click the Win button now and reserve your founding position along with a person who showed you this video. And stake your claim on your own financial future. We are already attracting thousands, many of whom are coming from our current customer base. Would you like them to be a part of your team? Efoods Global is now accepting member applications for this once-in-a-lifetime chance to change your life forever. We have a successful business model, high-powered leadership, and something that everyone must have. Register right here, right now, and order your 6 free meals so you can truly discover what the currency of the future and your freedom taste like. Efoods Global, saving families one meal at a time.